News 10 weather brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers.
It's Ford Truck Month at your best in Texas Ford dealer, TexasFord.com. The News 10 weather team has a new edge. The Weather Edge, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. This state-of-the-art mobile weather lab is your eye in the storm with more on-site weather data. Watch for the Weather Edge, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford from KWTX News 10. The breaking news and weather authority.
This is a perfect example why the Weather Edge is so important. If you're watching the news coverage, who are you going to turn to? We're going to have someone out in the field or someone in the studio, and this is why it's so important. We're seeing that live feed from inside the storm. You can see the roads are slick. You can see the lightning bolt coming from the sky, and you know when you see that roads are slick out there. So that is why the Weather Edge is so important and why we invest in that.
KWTX News 10 is the Weather Authority.
Hey Brady, yeah, good morning. We're live in the Weather Edge. We're heading north on Interstate 35 right now. Now the interstate looks not too bad, but we are coming up on an accident right now on Interstate 35. We're not really sure what's going on, but we do have, especially those side streets that you've mentioned before, less traveled on.
We are rolling out the new state-of-the-art vehicle in our weather department today, and Rusty Garrett is live at the Baylor Ball Field with the forecast and a complete rundown of the new Weather Edge. Hey, Rusty.
All right, thanks a lot, John. Well, I can tell you it is a beautiful day here at Baylor Ballpark, and we are really excited. John, I know you share the same excitement that I have about the Weather Edge, our marvel of technology. In fact, no television station, not only in this market, but in the entire region of Texas, has ever put on four wheels the caliber of cutting-edge technology that is contained in the Weather Edge. So let's just take a quick look at it real quickly. First of all, one thing you notice is the satellite dish, just to give you an idea what that's all about. You know, there are many times when we're out in the middle of nowhere and trying to get a signal back is sometimes difficult. If we can't get a signal, we hit the satellite, which is going to tap into a bird that's sitting, 23,000 miles up. And when I say bird, I mean a geostationary satellite. That will then bring that signal right back into your home and keep us live and on the air, no matter where we are. I mean, we could be globally, and that satellite dish can put us on the air. We've got several cameras. I'm going to show you the ones that are inside the vehicle in a moment, but the one that I'm really tickled about is what we call the Metrodome camera, right up top here, housed beneath that glass. That camera can actually be programmed within the unit, within the car, to lock in on a particular point, be it a towering cumulus thunderstorm in the distance, a storm that might be producing a tornado. Once we lock the Mesodome camera on that object, no matter which way we turn the Weather Edge, that Mesodome camera will stay on that particular subject. So that's really cool. We can continue to watch even when we're turning to get around on a particular or essentially safe side of a storm. There are all kinds of gadgets on this thing. You know, if we were in the middle of an icy situation, or perhaps in the evening after dark and needed to show maybe a downed tree, we've got a remote control light that will illuminate whatever is out there that we want to put some focus on. So this is one of the many gadgets. This is actually a lightning detector, and that too can be placed on a map inside the Weather Edge and displayed on TV. Any cloud to ground lightning strikes. We've got all kinds of antennas, ham radio, two-way. We have got communication with a number of different items that we need to communicate with. And of course, then we've got the weather instruments. The Davis Weather Station, which measures the wind speed, the anemometer, the direction, also tells us temperature, humidity. In fact, when I'm doing my Project Tornadoes, we can actually show what the actual conditions weather-wise are like on a nice flat screen that folds and is put into the unit, pulled back out, and we can give the kids and for our own inspection what the conditions are like in any neighborhood or wherever the edge happens to be. So right now, 68 degrees with light winds and pretty comfortable, lower humidity at 32%. All right, before I do the weather, let me show you real quickly some of the instruments inside the vehicle. And this is a vehicle that has both a dash camera and what you will normally see when we're out troubleshooting with storms is this particular camera, which is the one that is basically put on our Doppler 10 forecast team when we're out there and storm chasing. So this is the view you will normally see when we're running live. This Weather Edge, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford, such a dream to be out in.
It really is, Rusty. One fine piece of technology. And I know we've been talking about the past couple of days how we can use the Edge for an educational use. What has the reception been like for Project Tornado with the Edge?
Well, I've talked to several folks already who have seen the promotional, the things that we've been putting on in terms of promotion of the Edge and just the morning show this morning, and we're getting a lot of folks interested in having the Edge come out and be a part of their weather curriculum. And let me just finish by saying a big thanks to our engineering staff here at Channel 10 that designed and actually built all that this Edge brings, and that's Jason Radden. Thank you, Mike Ugert and Joe Lewis. What a great team of just incredibly good brains that made this whole thing possible. We thank them.
We certainly do. It is one awesome piece of technology. We can't wait to continue to roll this thing out in the next coming days. We thanks a bunch, Rusty. And we will have more on the Weather Edge coming up at 5, 6, and 10, so you'll want to stick around for those newscasts.